As Liz Dziadik approaches the podium for the first of the valedictory addresses, let me just indicate that we've had a change of order due to the request of the students. Elizabeth will speak first, and Corey Massatelli will speak second, and Kathy Evans will speak third.
Dr. Sparrow, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Voss, faculty, family, and most importantly, the class of 1995. Just a few weeks ago, I went camping with my friends at Black Rock State Park in Watertown. We sat on the leaf-strewn earth and dry stumps in a circle around a blazing fire, drinking hot Mountain Dew in steel cups. With a teenage fascination for fire, we ignited marshmallows, hot dogs, Taco Bell Doritos, and set an occasional sneaker ablaze. We were attacked by one brave raccoon who tried to raid our treasured supply of graham crackers and chocolate. Engulfed in the piney forest, we sat around the fire as it sparked and blew smoke into the eyes of selected targets like it had a mind of its own. Everyone smelled of the rich, deep, woody, smoky smell that clung to our clothes. Through patches in the ceiling of leaves, I could see the stars and the clouds rolling across the moon. The moon and the fire and a small lantern threw shadows on the faces of my friends. As I looked around the circle at the orange and yellow faces, I realized that I had come to know everyone there at very different times in my life. I knew some of these people since the 5th grade. Others I got to know in the beginning of high school, and still others just this year. But no one really cared who met who, when, and why. We were all friends, united by the fire that baked our legs, and the cold that chilled our backs, and the random conversations, and the awful jokes. And as the embers sizzled and the stars moved over the hillside, I felt a deep respect for each and every person. I valued their unique and quirky characteristics, and most of all, their company. I was sad when we left, when the sleeping bags were rolled, when the lantern was packed away, when the tent was dismantled, when the fire was a hiss of slow gray smoke. I was sad and full of regret because the unity I had felt the evening before was long overdue. I had finally connected with people I never thought I would ever be friends with, and it was time to pack up and leave. Now, we ready ourselves to pack up and leave. Some of us have been ready since September, and others, maybe it still hasn't hit us. These past few months, as I walked through the crowded halls of our school, stepped over lounging bodies in the resource center, sat around with a bunch of seniors on my free blocks, I felt the same unity and respect as I did when I went camping. I saw in others the same joy and melancholy. To my surprise and my delight, I was witnessing the strangest mix of people associating with one another, peacefully. Different groups of friends hung out with one another to become a larger group of friends. We said hi to a lot more people as we passed, in the halls, in the fields, on the road. People sat around and shared candy and classes and colleges. The unity and identity we had so longed for had finally been established, and now it's time to leave. I've learned to appreciate the differences and unique qualities of my classmates. As I got to know many more of them, my respect for their talents truly deepened. You see before you an extraordinary group of people. Some will perform service in foreign countries. Some will become veterinarians, pathologists, serve our country, play collegiate sports, start a job, become artists and writers and directors. In the past few months, we have abolished a lot of immaturity and pretentious fronts to learn about each other and value one another. I realized that most of us had waited much too long to discover people and become friends. As we take our tents down and pack our things and prepare to move on, remember the feelings of joy and regret of knowing people and leaving people. Open your mind and give your time to get to know a person. Don't judge people and label them like we did as naive freshmen. Value people and cherish them like we do as graduating seniors.